What is up, everybody? We're back with another RotoQL PGA play of the day. It's the U.S. Open week. It's one of the biggest events of the year. I personally really love the U.S. Open. It's going to be a complete grind out there. It's going to be played at Shinnecock Hills, one of the most historic golf courses in the entire world, really. And what's going to be interesting about this week is I think we're going to have a pretty decent tee time split here in terms of I think guys who go out early on Thursday are going to have a nice advantage. It's supposed to rain today over in Shinnecock. That's going to soften up some conditions for them tomorrow morning. And the wind on Friday afternoon is supposed to be, if we take a look here under the course tab in round two, it's supposed to be the heaviest on Friday morning. So I'm going to try to target some guys and definitely do some teams that are stacking the AM wave on Thursday who will go out a little bit later on Friday. So taking a look at some of these guys, this right here is a group who I have a lot of interest in: Justin Rose, Louis Oosthuizen, and Jimmy Walker. I like all those guys. Justin Rose is a guy I really considered putting down as the play of the day, but he's probably going to be one of the most chalky players. You don't need me to tell you that he's going to be a great play. Jimmy Walker, another guy I have a lot of interest in. This group as well: Jason Day and Brooks Koepka. I originally wasn't going to be on Day too much, but I think I'm going to use him as a pivot off of Justin Thomas, who I originally had some interest in, pivoting to Jason Day, who's probably going to be a little bit lower owned and get the better draw here. Brooks Koepka, U.S. Open winner last year, just a stud performer in major championships. He's another guy who I'm going to have a lot of interest in. But I think the guy who I'm going to go with here, who you can get at a little bit lower ownership, is going to come from this group right here, the Brandon Grace, Paul Casey, and Satoshi Kodiara group. And it's going to be Brandon Grace. Now, look, Brandon Grace, this guy is a guy you want to target anytime conditions are difficult, plays hard courses really well, and just the fact that he gets this tee time split advantage here is just an extra little bump for him. Top fives in 2 of the last 3 years in U.S. Opens. Made the cut last year at Aaron Hills, but that was a course that didn't really suit him well. Just a great links player. If we go over here to the optimizer and trending, as we can see here, he's all the way down here at 17th on the trending players. So I don't think his ownership is going to get above 10%. We sort by salary here with some of these 8,000, high 8,000s. You got Hideki. I love Hideki this week as well. Stenson, Phil, even DeChambeau are all checking in at higher interest than Brandon Grace. You've got Paul Casey, who's definitely going to be the chalk there. But out of all these guys, regardless of price, regardless of tee time split, Brandon Grace was a guy who I was looking at from the start, and just the fact that he gets the tee time split, it's just a further boost for him. You're going to get him at a pretty good ownership percentage, so I'm going to be investing heavily in Brandon Grace. It's a little bit more risky, but I really like the spot for him this week. So Brandon Grace, fire him up, and I think in all formats this week, he's your RotoQL PGA play of the day.